Hey, what up, everybody? It's your boy Cheeseman, and I thought in this video I'll talk about the MJ at 50 that aired last night on NBATV. And, of course, Ahmad Rashad did the interview, which I really like Ahmad Rashad. Sorry about that, man. Indigestion, man. Like, don't drink soda because it messes up your whole indigestion system. But anyways, what was I saying? The interview, Michael Jordan. Yeah, I mean, he turned 50 this weekend, and it seemed like he's been turned 50 for like the last 2 years because they've been talking about this interview for a long ass time, man. But I mean, the interview was really good. Like, I thought you really got an insight into what Michael Jordan really is. Like, because we don't really know Michael Jordan. Like, we know Michael Jordan, but we don't know the real Michael Jordan. Like, we got like a real glimpse of it in the Hall of Fame speech, which a lot of people didn't like. Me personally, I thought it was kind of cool and kind of funny. And it was just Jordan. It was him being himself, and I feel like that's one of the rare times that he's ever been himself. And I feel like this interview, nothing different. He opened up a lot, and I thought you really got to see what made Michael Jordan tick and what motivated him. And the fact that he's the ultimate competitor. I think that's the one thing that I took away from this interview, which I already knew, but I think this just reaffirmed that. But I've been a huge Jordan fan ever since I was a kid. He was like my favorite player. Like, it was him, Dennis Rodman for some reason, and Allen Iverson, my top 3 players. But and I think that as far as him being the greatest of all time, I'm still kind of iffy to say he's greatest of all time because there was a Bill Russell who won 11 championships in 13 years, and he did it in a way that nobody's done it before. And but I think Jordan, he's probably one of the greatest of all time. But that's just my personal opinion. But I think the one thing that was interesting about this interview was that he talked about that he's not scared. He's never been scared before because he's always prepared. And being prepared means that. And being scared means that it's a lack of preparation. He always prepares himself, so when the moment comes, he has nothing to fear. And I thought that was really cool and really motivational, because fear is it's kind of a useless emotion. And I think that having fear doesn't really take you anywhere in life. But and I thought the other interesting thing about this interview was the whole '98 thing, that they felt like this was going to be the last year, and they knew that it was probably going to be the last year. And, you kind of wish that they could have really brought the team together. Because I feel like they could have won if they stayed together past '98. They probably could have beat the Spurs in the finals. Like, I don't know, that would have been a good finals, though, because that was when the Spurs actually played defense. But I don't know, I just feel like, they could have won a lot more than 6 titles. But I guess everything happens for a reason. But overall, I thought the interview was really cool. I thought you learned a lot about Jordan, what made him tick, what motivated him. And the one thing I found interesting about it was that he always played with a chip on his shoulder. Like, he always felt like he was, being, that he wasn't being respected. As far as when he first came out, everybody was saying he wasn't going to be better than Magic Johnson and Larry Bird, and it's kind of the same thing that LeBron's kind of going through. I kind of felt like that was kind of interesting to see that the parallels between what LeBron's going through right now and what Jordan's went through. I mean, they pretty much have walking the same path right now. And also the fact that, Jeff Van Gundy said that he used competitors, he was nice to people so that, he could get an advantage, which Skip Bayless says the same thing about LeBron and Kevin Durant, so I thought that was really interesting. But overall, it was a really interesting interview. I thought it could have been longer. I feel like it should have been like 3 hours long just because I like Jordan and I like his story. But tell me what you guys thought about the interview. Subscribe to my channel, like my video. Bye.